It took me such a long time to realize that my creativity was meant for me, and here's why. From a young age, I realized two things. One, that I was such a creative soul, and two, that I absolutely hated being told what to do. I grew up in a family that valued hard work, and so my value became tied down to my productivity. And because I was an artist, it became linked to my creativity as well. From as far back as I can remember, I always had a little business. From selling ice blocks to maize, clothes, makeup, nails, crochet, jewelry, you name it, and I could do it. As I picked up more interest, the frequency of people telling me to create businesses out of them increased. And soon it was embedded in my brain that if I had a creative gift, a skill that I was not capitalizing on, that meant that I was being lazy and wasting it, which was crazy because I had so many creative gifts. It felt impossible for me to be grounded in something. I often felt scattered and found it very difficult to know what I wanted to do with my life and what to focus on. I was dipping my fingers in so many pots, and I didn't know which one to dive in. So I continued dipping, yet I wondered why I never felt satisfied. I knew I was born to be a creative, and I knew that I wanted to work for myself. But I always knew that to create something stable and long-lasting, I could not treat my creativity and all of me like a business. And after so many frustrations and burnouts, I have decided to take a long pause from all my businesses, to simply enjoy my creativity and find the pleasure of creating for myself. I want to take this time to reevaluate everything I've ever known about my creativity and business. I want to create something that can always make me feel satisfied even in moments when I'm stressed. I also want to take this time to really evaluate which of my creative outlets I want to share with the world for profit, which ones are just for the heck of it, which ones keep me learning and keep my creativity flowing, and which ones are simply for me. It may not look like such a big deal to so many out there, but I know to so many more of us, our creativity is a big deal. Encompasses most of our identities and most of our lives. And it's always important as a creative person to just take some time and be in the flow of your own energy and not always creating to please the masses. To truly see that our creativity was given to us by our ancestors, by spirit, by our guides, for us to enjoy, for us to experience. And it's a pleasure that others get to share it with us. I just want to take this time to enjoy my creativity for everything it may be.
Till it's time to see the light, I'll make my own with you each night. I'll kidnap all the stars and I will keep them in your eyes. I wrap them up.
To let go of any expectations, to create beautiful art, ugly art, passionate art, silly art, intense art, all sorts of arts. I get to express that freely and without any expectations. And that's what feeds my soul every day and makes me satisfied.